It's your girl AliRenGo
and LA.Nice,
and this is
That
Quiet Storm.
Hey, boo. Hey, girl. You ready? Yeah, girl.
It's your girl, AliRenGo and LA.Nice.
This is
That's Quiet Storm. How you doing today, girl?
I'm here.
We made it.
How are you?
I'm good. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
And it has been a long month this week.
Wow. This long long year.
Why?
This week. This year definitely has been at least 965 days.
It has.
And we're
not done.
But we're grateful because we're here and we made it.
You're here.
I want to do a toast with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I've realized we've never really,
For everybody else and with everyone else, toasted.
Okay.
We always cheers to us doing it. I'm proud of us.
Right.
This long decade that we've been doing it for the past month. The idea of finally doing it, forcing ourselves to do it, and really putting in the work.
Okay.
So this is our first Friday toast on here. Yes. Cheers. Cheers. And now
we tend.
Surprise!
Hello, darling.
I know it. I told her. I told you. I said she's going to cry. I told you.
Hello, my darling.
I knew it.
Okay.
I knew it.
You're
I
Hi,
don't even-
baby.
Now I'm stuck the words. For clip is the word that
Okay.
Oh my God.
low. Man, if y'all would. Oh, we done messed up. We done messed up everything now. Low, he done messed us up.
My darlings, how are you?
To the other piece of this. This is the other. You can't talk.
You messed up.
You messed up the whole thing.
I didn't do anything.
Oh my God. Low. Okay. This is Lola, everyone.
Yes.
Lola, not Lola. Lola. So she is the head wife
Yes, she is.
of that. A Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm.
Oh man.
I can't even see. I don't know what I'm looking at.
It felt like there was no, like, it makes me emotional even saying it. This sucks. I felt like it was no perfect first guess.
No, absolutely. Because she's a part of our dream. Hugely.
I can't even talk.
Look what you done did.
No one's been a huge part of our dream.
I should probably
cursing me out because she was like, oh my God.
That's
a mess.
So like
And
nobody
healing
is
her.
blocking, nobody is sending any messages. I'm like, where is people? I have to find them. And I am so happy for you. First of all, thank you for inviting me on the podcast.
That was always
the
That was
voice.
I did. You were funny, Low. I don't know if you know, well, you don't know this. Like, we still keep you in the plan. It's like, it's still like, it hasn't stopped. Okay.
No, we really
Listen,
do.
y'all, these ideas are not just ours
At all.
And not just ours. Lo is that woman. She's that chick. Yeah, she really is. You're that. So I'm that. You are that. But she's that chick. Okay. And that's why she's that. What's why she's nice. Okay. And we'll get into the head wife and the wives. Yeah, we'll get into that. Man, you didn't know that thing. And I know. And I need to
let me get in here because you guys are a mess. Super
I gotta finish talking about you. Hold on.
Okay.
Lo is that person. I really don't know anything she's not into or good at. She's into music. She's into books. Books is a homework. We can just football, but sports. Movies. God. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know. Philosophical. She's a psychologist. Wait, herbal remedies. Cooking. I'm hairstylist. Natural hair. Makeup. Wait, there's not one thing. She can sit with the dude and be that girl, or she can also make a guy be like, you know what I really can I say it? What do I call you? The one thing we haven't mentioned, and we're gonna have to save that for the exclusive videos. What? She's our sex guide. She is the sex guide. No, she's not. What she's not? No. I can't think of anything.
I can't sing.
Like she can too. Yeah. But I know what she is. You're a modern day Renaissance woman, Lo. Here you are. You are a modern day. Take it. Oh, she's also an expert herbologist. You see what I did there? Expert. She's an expert herbologist.
You a long title, boo.
You do. You all of
it seems I do. I love it.
So I actually asked her, and I can't even edit out your sneeze because we got Lo. That's all right. Bless you, boo. It all those bless you. Always doing something. Always messing something.
Oh my God.
So look, it was even ready at the appointed time, the time we were supposed to do it, but we were waiting for you. Don't do that. Because first of all, we had a plan. Let me keep it real and raw. But when she moved the plan, I was told an hour prior to. It was an hour and a half. It was an hour and a half because I hit her up and I knew then, I was like, she ain't gonna be ready. It's okay. That's why I said I'm here. Ready. It's all right. I told her I wanted to talk about real quick. I know we don't have a lot of time and we only got her for a little bit of time. And hold on, let me be clear. Lo will be back many, many times because y'all gonna get some of this stuff she's driving on us. Okay. First of all, she's not gonna be calling her wife. Yeah. Everybody. She was always the one where I think we should or what we could do. Right. No. What did you this place? This place actually was on this show. And this is actually, if we go here, she was always. She kept us together. She did. Always. She did tame me. Because sometimes we need taming. We do.
It's hard. It's hard out here for a pimp. You know.
That is what you are. No, but I told her I want to talk about sisterhood and friendship because I'm going to tell a quick story and I'm not going to cry anymore because we can't keep doing this. When I was married, obviously I was going through things. Marriage is not perfect, but I really was like going through things and I never, ever talked to anybody about my marriage. And Lo, I'm going to tell you something you don't know. So one day on the phone, I just felt safe to be able to speak to my girls. And I finally opened up and I told them everything that was going on with me. I remember that. And the level of die hard, ride or die that I got from them, I was like, it's a lot. Yeah, but fast forward, really, 100%. That's a friend. And I never, you know what it is? I know we are a mess because why would she do that? I never told you thank you for loving me enough to want more for me. I never told you that.
I never wanted more for me. I wanted more for you. And I knew that was all you could do, because both of you are a light that just outshines probably Texas and then bigger than that. So for me to see you in a way that it was dimming your light, that was just unacceptable. So for you to come out of that and to go on to bigger and better things, that's all I ever wanted for both of you, for myself, for any friends that I have. And I'm so ride or die because, I don't like to see people being put in situations that they don't deserve. So if you tell me something, we gonna go ride or die for sure. And I love you so much that it was never going to be anything else but seeing you at your best. And to see that happen for you, kudos. Just kudos. That's all I can say.
I love you, girl. I love you. We
When you
actually
being
would
big.
not be here without you and your words and your vision and your encouragement, but even your ideas.
Yeah.
You are so far ahead because Lola ain't as young as child over here. Lola's close to
You're
me.
young.
She right between. She closer to me. Give me that. Let me have her in that way.
Yeah.
So you're so far, like you're just so far. She loves old people. She loves old people. Like, what is it? Like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
No, she got a soul like us. I think that's why we mesh so well.
Yeah.
As a unit.
Yeah.
As a unit.
Yeah.
And we gonna have to do another. Oh man, I'm flabbergasted.
I know you are.
I know another nation was coming. I knew it was going to be hard, but I was like, I'm gonna get through it. And I think just seeing her, even how she showed up, and I'm just like, man, she's always been there. No, for real, she's always been there. Asks nothing. No questions. All right, what you need? Nothing in return, and to see her, all right, she just really back. Like, all right. And then after, she might be like, "Now we gonna talk about it." She'll be like, now, the next, we gonna get, we gonna get the words to see how you do for everybody. Love the kids, all the kids in your life, and we want the best for you, T-Lo. I'm really, truly, in true talk for real, waiting for God to do what it is He has to do for you. I'm ready.
Yes.
You're so deserving. You work so hard, even with work. You work so hard. We would be hanging out and doing all this stuff, and she'd be like, "I gotta study, y'all.
Study. Bring work with her.
Bring work with her.
School.
Yeah, can't go
Like-
somewhere because she got school. Like you just everything you do, you put your all into it. You ask nothing in return. You don't get what you deserve at all. Yeah. And you don't complain about it. You're a different kind of person. You are. I feel blessed, and I'm not just saying this. I feel really blessed that we have such a sister, a friend, a head wife. I feel because we could be led astray by the wrong person.
I think in itself, you just summed up sisterhood. You just summed it up. That's it. That is the benediction, because that's sisterhood. That's friendship. It's just not needing anything in return but their happiness, and that is what I want for both of you.
You don't even have any natural Christians, though.
My mother is probably a big chunk of that, because my mother has one of the biggest hearts in the world, because she is.
And we love her. Love her. We love you.
I'm definitely going to show her this,
We
because
love
she's going
Pops
to
too.
love seeing you guys. But she is a giver. She gets that from her mother, and I guess it just trickled down to me. And the fact that I am an only child. So if I had sisters, it would have been the same way. Probably would have a little bit more fights, but at the same time, it's just I just wish I had sisters in my life to give, to show gratitude, and to show love to. So for it to for God to bless me with you, Nisi, Nay, Jasmine, all of my friends that are in my life is just that's my circle. That's my niche. That's my family. That's who I want to have in my life. Yeah. So I mean, I guess it's just a trained thing because of the women that I've had in my life, but I'm glad that is the persona. That's my mindset, is to give and to love and to make sure that the women around me know that they are appreciated, they are worthy, they are better than what they see of themselves. So it's always going to be that way, regardless. Yeah.
What can we do to? Because this is what she does. And what she does. 100%. And I think that's why I'm so big, because one thing about me, I may be, ironic for me to be on a podcast, but I'm very observant. So there's a lot of times where I'm more quiet at times. I really am, believe it or not. You might be able to tell. And I'm observant, and I see all of the things that we've already said, everything that you've said so far about love. And I'm very protective over you. Yeah. We make choices in our lives and what suits best for us, but it's not without a day that I don't want to remind you, just like we did, to take it. Take these compliments. Take it, Lo. You deserve it. Okay, because you deserve it. We love you immensely. I don't know. I am so grateful to have you in my life. Yeah. And I only want to exude exactly that. And be that sister for you, be that friend, be that wife for you. Because you deserve that. You deserve the world. Yeah. You really do. Genuine, just the most genuine person. They've had a phony moon in her one. Phony, she don't like you. She gonna tell you and she love you, but she doesn't have her phony, but she just is who she is. I don't think you get the credit you deserve at all. I don't think you get the praise you deserve. And you know what? This is a challenge for us to do better, for real. No, yeah. It's a challenge for us to do better. To always affirm you. Not that you need us to, but Lo, you are that person, for real.
But you do realize that.
When can we get you here? I know. You know what we should do? What? We should get her a ticket, okay? And just do it. And just do it. And just do it. Bad. But wait a minute. We need your schedule. We're going to need your schedule. We're going to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of hard right now. And my employer it's the holiday season.
I should also mention, y'all, she is a bird to the go. Like to me on me. I'm not going to lie. She's not like me, though. She's more to Virgos, though. But because she's had the church world, but she's also had the secular work for her. You know what I mean? She's super smart, but she's super down to earth. She's East Coast, but then she got a DC type South. So it's like she's so balanced. And so I think it balances her Virgo. Yeah. Whereas I'm so one way and you're so another. She's like the balance between us.
I think that why we work so well is because every Virgo that has ever been in my life and I'm close to, they have been the opposite of me. I'm very introvert. I'm very quiet. I'm very reserved. It's time to not be that. Like, I have a time and a place for everything. But my Virgo friends are like, no, right now, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. So I think that makes for a great connection with the Virgo people that I have in my life. So with you being, more outgoing, more, just a light, it just makes me want to be just myself, but also take participation in some type of fun that's going on.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You know what? She's right about it. I got a story. We are not going to share this, and they're going to have to pay for this story.
Oh, okay.
How Lo literally saved me from potentially getting raped.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell that story, but we're not going to tell adventures of like the mother in her. And the reason is because when we were out being fast, me and you, she threw that in real quick. Me and you. You ever fast by myself, don't you? And when we were out, it was always the one Yeah, she was like, I'm gonna watch everything.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take care of y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna kick it back and keep thinking always.
She did.
Always.
She did.
And she's always and having a good time.
Having a
with
good
it.
time,
She's
Joel.
not prudish, but just dude, she's such a dude. She's not say
A great amount of boundaries, you know.
yeah, she does. She really does.
That's something I definitely inspire to have as well. You know, you definitely put that foot in. Okay.
It's a learned
No, she-
behavior. It's a learned behavior because that took me years and bad experiences to realize that you
Yeah.
need boundaries. So yeah, it's a learned behavior.
I think I'm still learning that. I'm just being honest. I do.
am 100% still learning.
I think I'm learning that. And one of the things you said recently was the difference between which I do want to talk about one day. What is it? Being a people pleaser and what is it? Wanting to please people.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
People pleasing and pleasing people. It was a mix on that.
Basically, yeah. And I didn't realize how bad I was a people pleaser. Going to certain extents,
Yeah.
like, oh, fine. And Lola will be like, no. You go ahead and stay home now.
Okay. What
Yeah.
you're not gonna have me do is
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you're good at that. You're really good at that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're good at that.
I'm
And you
okay.
say no. And I mean, so comfortably.
Yeah.
Not like, all right. No, she'll be like, no.
No.
We would literally be out. And Lola would be like, okay, I'm going to the room.
I don't know what
She's good at that. Like,
Oh,
you have a great boundary for your capacity. That's really good, Lo. That's part of your maturity and you're just being that person.
I've realized that, once I've hit my limit, I'm no good to anybody. I'm no good. So I'd rather just leave while I'm on a good note and then we'll reconvene at another time because I've hit my limit and I don't like y'all no more. So we're gonna get out of here.
But no, that's real though. That's
real. That's real.
You know what's so crazy is like, I can't say I'm 100% not there, but I definitely had or thought I had boundaries. And then I realized that they were challenged. And in the midst of the challenge, even this past week, and the purpose of why we all collectively thought about this podcast was to take care of us and remember us, because that's really what boundaries, would you agree? Or do you think like boundaries is really about setting your own standard for what you will or will not allow? And I think we finally got our nails done, got our feet, that sometimes we get lost in taking care of everybody and doing for everybody that you lose yourself in the midst of it.
But Lo, I've seen you do so much and go so hard for other people though, that you're left in the dust. I've seen it though.
Absolutely. I definitely have.
Yeah, and so I think it's hard to find that line of a boundary. Man, did she know how many times we have discussed you and just wishing we could just whisk you away?
Yes.
So many times.
Can just be like, come here.
So many side conversations where it's like, we gotta get.
We would be like having trip, like, okay, maybe if we just
do this, we should just have you talk to her, because it's weird with us. You will create a boundary, but other people, you give so much of yourself all the time. And I really do, honestly, not trying to be churchy, I really pray that God replenishes you and restores you and replaces, not even replace, but like refills all that you do and give for everybody else, no matter how they do you. You deserve that. You're so deserving.
Yeah, and it's a daily struggle. There was a quote that I keep in my mind that keeps me going with the daily struggle. And it is, the moment that you give to people and you start to sacrifice yourself, you make them a thief. And you don't want to make people.
Wow.
See what I'm saying, y'all? That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about right there.
Got Mark Twain in here, and now I'm here. I should take notes.
That's Mark Twain.
This is what we talking about.
This is what we talking about. You ain't said no.
Quote to me in 3 months. We need to get smarter. What you gotta do? Got it, girl. I'm so just so.
It's just you have to keep your and you know what? And Yana Van Sant said it best. You have to keep your cup full, and then what runs over, you can give to the world. That's fine. But you have to keep yourself filled. And that's a daily struggle that you have to go through. I mean, to overgive is to give a part of you. And we do that constantly as a society. As Black women, we do that all the
Did
time.
you hear that?
Bro.
To overgive is to give a part of you.
So you have to be careful of that. And to go back about her working on her boundaries. And I'm not sure if this is going to hit or if you could be mad at me for saying this, but you moving down there was a boundary. I hope you realize that. That was a boundary.
Whoa.
So that in itself
They're
is a lesson.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
I'm getting stiff on that.
You realize your boundaries and what you will accept of people, but you never realize what behaviors or what actions you take that are boundaries themselves. And you moving was definitely a boundary because you had to bring yourself to a point where you had to say, you know what? Somebody is trying to take it. Something is trying to take it. I cannot do this anymore. And I'm leaving. That in itself is respect that you have to pat yourself on the back to realize. And that's for both of you. That is for both of you. Because both of you have these smiles that I didn't see for years in person because you were protecting yourself. So therefore, the boundaries are being set and you don't even realize it. So definitely hats off to you because you're doing the behaviors, you're doing the actions. You're not just saying the words. You're not just putting it in the air or manifesting it, which is good, but you are actually doing the work. And that is a part of self-care. Boundaries are a part of self-care. And if you don't do the work, how in the hell are you going to get out of what you are trying to rid yourself of? How are you going to make yourself better? How are you going to build the life that you are looking for? And both of you have done a step in the right direction to do that. So all of these kudos for me is great, but I want you to turn the mirror onto yourselves now and realize that this is a moment for you as well, especially with the podcast. The podcast is a boundary. Hello. Come on now. The podcast is a boundary because we built the idea of the podcast to make sure that we are living in self-care, that we are living in self-worth, that we are living
Absolutely
in
right.
self-manifestation. We are doing this. That is what the podcast was built on. So
You are
pulling the
absolutely
trigger
right.
on the podcast is the boundary. It is the moment. And you as Black women, you did it. You know how hard it is for Black women out here to pull the trigger and to do it? Come on now. That in itself is the moment. And I have to clap. Because you two.
This is not supposed to be like this. We have lost completely control.
Next time you have to think about putting me on the podcast without.
I mean, you should have just
We've got some.
We sure don't realize how proud we are of you. And I say we because me and May are up here like these chicks are just, they're just doing.
And I can't wait to bring her into. That's going to be a whole nother one. It's going to be a whole nother. So Nate, that she's talking about everybody is the nucleus of us all. That one's going to really hit me too. She is literally the core of us. To her.
Yeah, wait till you hear her name.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, she's that's that like she said, wait to hear her name. Lo, we love you.
Yeah,
This will not be the I'm not gonna say something be the last. That's stupid. We had already said, I don't know if we told you. We had discussed you being the constant, the consistent, the frequenter, and I feel like you're like the therapist on the show. When I see you, to bring her to you.
With me,
we need some help. I love you, Lo. I don't know if I tell you enough. I know I don't. I love you.
I miss you.
We miss you. And thank you for all the seeds you planted. I can't do this. I love you, Lo. I can't do this.
I know.
I love
I
you.
know. I love you. And girl, we gonna call you and text you later. I just feel like it's something got away.
Okay. Let me just say this before I exit stage left. I just want to say I am super proud of both of you. I'm super proud of you. If anybody listens to this podcast, just know that you are safe, you are home, and that you will leave with learning something about yourself. And that is the point of the podcast to me. And you two are the center of it all. I might have been in the idea room or put my ideas and everything like that, but you two are the face, and it was always supposed to be that way. And I am super proud of this moment. I cannot. When I saw the trailer come on my page, I said, "Oh, I can't cuss, but oh snap! I cannot believe this. This is super amazing. My heart is full. This is what I always wanted it to be. And for you two are amazing. I cannot wait to come to Texas and hug both of you because that is what's going to happen. Big old hugs around the room. That's it. That's the post. I love it.
That is the benediction. You know, I love you, girl.
Bye.
Talking about self-love, confidence, you were saying where you got yours from,